Ahoy mateys!
Welcome aboard the SS Fish. Today, your students will become fish detectives
To identify and classify the fishes we have caught on our ship. A little bit about me.
My name's Kate, that rhymes with skate, and funny enough, I study skates. I am a second-year graduate student at the Fish Institute of Marine Science.
Using both genetics, as you can see here in the lab, and morphology, think like bones, to study skates, which are cartilaginous, wiggle your nose. Fishes is the cousin of a shark and a ray. And today I'll be telling you about my lesson plan I created titled Fish Detectives, Identifying and Classifying Fishes Using a Dichotomous Key. This lesson plan is targeting 4th through 8th graders, and I hope you use it in your classroom. To start, please go over some key vocabulary with your students, the first one being a common name or the specific name given to an animal, the second being dichotomous key, which should be a review for a lot of your students if you're doing this lesson plan, but it is the identification method based on a series of grouped categories, and you can go through the dichotomous key I created for you today with your class to determine what fishes have been caught in your trawl. A teleost fish is a bony fish that comes up a couple times throughout the lesson plan, and a cartilaginous fish is a fish made out of entirely cartilage. There's no bone. Have the students wiggle their nose. That is a cartilaginous fish. This activity has the students look at the fishes that I've drawn for them today in their net that they brought up on the boat and become little fish detectives and figure out just what they caught. So they first read through a bunch of descriptions, determining what they might have. This is important later for the dichotomous key, because remember the dichotomous key, you have to determine these key characteristics and which features belong to which. So the first activity kind of walks through which steps are crucial for figuring out the categories of these fishes, and that leads into the second activity, which is the dichotomous key. This should be a review for most of your students, but feel free to walk them through it as needed. You could work in groups or as pairs, and I made these drawings. They could be printed in black and white or color, or even be done on the computer for those of you who use Chromebooks in your classroom. That being said, I hope your students enjoy this activity. Both of them were built with lots of love, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you again, and I hope you enjoy your students turning the classroom into a little fish detective scene.